Hi everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. What's good? And if you are new, I really hope that after watching this video, you consider subscribing down below. I'd love to have you be a part of our budget and planning team for 2020. So let's get right into it. You saw the title of this video, so you know why you're here. But we're going to be talking about 5 different ways that you can make saving money fun for you and make it effective and something that you don't hate doing. So we're gonna get right into number 1. So number 1 is something that I actually started implementing kind of out of a joke. So every Christmas Eve my family does a big party where we do charades, and one of the gifts that me and my fiance won in charades was this split piggy bank. And it looks like this. So this is the split piggy bank that we got. And as you can see, we split ours to be fun dates and car savings. But it's really fun because if you have a coin, I'll show you with one of them. I'll pull it out here. You can take your coin savings that you get from the end of the week from your cash envelopes or at the end of the month, however you want to do it. And you literally stick it in the top here. And it goes down and goes into one of 2 compartments. So I think it's actually kind of fun because we are picking where our money's going, but at the same time there's kind of a surprise element to it. And then kind of once these drawers get full, we take the coins out and roll them, turn them into cash, and then put them in the cash envelopes that we have for these categories. So this is something that we find really fun, and it's just an interesting way to kind of spice up your savings. Idea number 2 is something that is very popular in the budgeting community, and it's picking a denomination of money that you cannot spend. So if you pick 5s, for example, 5s are really popular, so are 10s, but doing it even with 1s is totally worth it. But say I buy something and they give me back a $5 bill and change. That $5 bill I am not allowed to spend. It has to go into the fund of $5 bills. And so you can check in every like 6 months or so, and you're going to save a lot more money than you'd expect with that. An idea of where to store your 5s, so you really don't have to make this fancy. You can literally use a shoe box. I just got some shoes recently, so I have this one around. I would recommend cutting a slit in the top to insert the money and then taping it all the way around so that you cannot get into this box until it is time to be done with your challenge, because it can be really tempting to pull some of that money back out. So that is idea number 2 to save some extra money. Idea number 3 is something that I think is really fun and I want to start doing with my own budget, and it's called the Roll the Dice Saving Challenge, or that's what I'm calling it. It might have a different name. Didn't invent this. But basically you're going to take a set of dice. So I just took these 2 out of a board game we have, and you would just roll this dice on the desk, and whatever 2 numbers you get is how much money you have to save. So I just rolled a 7. So that means if I was doing this challenge, I'd have to put $7 away. So that means there are some times that you only might be putting away $2, but you might be putting away $12 other times. And I just think it's kind of fun because you're not dealing with super large increments of money. You could always change that for yourself. You could assign different values to the different numbers on the dice. I just think it's a fun way to add some fun into your savings and add a little bit of a variable, but enough that you can still budget for it, because I am a Scorpio and too much variability scares me. So this is the perfect amount. Number 4 is kind of more self-explanatory. It's challenging yourself to no-spend weeks. And if you've never heard of a no-spend challenge, basically you set a designated amount of time. You can start with 1 or 2 days, up to a week. Some people do up to a month or even a year, where you don't buy anything that's a non-necessity. So that doesn't include your groceries or, toothpaste, shampoo, stuff that you need to be a human being. It includes like miscellaneous clothing, luxuries like getting your nails done at a salon, or, going out to eat or buying dessert out, all that kind of stuff. So if you challenge yourself to even a week of that, the amount of money you're going to be able to save that you would even be putting into cash envelopes normally for those luxuries, it's going to be pretty nice, and it's not going to hurt you that bad, I promise. And number 5 is looking into various 52-week saving challenges. So there are a lot of different challenges out on the internet. You can go on Pinterest. I'll post a couple pictures of some on the screen as I talk. But if you Google it or go on Pinterest, you're going to be able to see a bunch of different options. But they all typically kind of start with a lower increment of money going into your account in week 1, and then slowly kind of building up through week 52. And so it might seem a lot if you look at week 52 and you're putting $52 of your check away, but at the end of those 52 weeks, the amount of money you would have accumulated is crazy, and you're not going to notice that subtle bump up in saving because it's only going to be a fraction of the difference from the week before. So I'm going to post some here. I'll post some links down below if you want to check them out. But that is option number 5 to make saving a little more fun. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Rachel, but how can I track my money week to week in a way that is beautiful and fun and simple? Well, I'm glad you asked. I have some beautiful printables here that I'm going to put some pictures of on the screen that you can buy in my Etsy shop for a very low price. I'm going to leave that link down below. I have monthly budget kits for March and April up for the Happy Planner, the Erin Condren Life Planner, and 5x8 bullet journal size. So go ahead and take a look at those. I also have some sinking fund trackers and some index card size trackers for your cash envelopes. So if any of that is to interest you, I would take a look in the description and check out my Etsy shop because they're pretty cute, if I do say so myself. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope these 5 fun extra savings challenges you can do brought you some joy or some inspiration for your budgeting and your life in itself. If you did like this video, please consider giving a like and leaving a comment down below. I would love to chat with you about the ways that you are saving this year. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below. I'd love to have you join and be a part of our budgeting family over here. And also, if you want to see some more budgeting and planning content on the regular, make sure you subscribe to my planning Instagram down below. I have a lot of fun content over there. But thank you for your time. I hope you have a great rest of your day and night whenever you're watching this. And I will see you on Friday. Bye! Mwah! Mwah!